value of aggregates. First of all, we need to know why do we need this particular test. Obviously, there are some properties which we need to understand. That is why we need to perform certain tests. Now, this crushing value of aggregate is something which is very crucial for the highways, because for highways there are two types of loads that are acting on the aggregates while the construction work is going on and when the road is being completed for its use. First, when the construction work is being done. When the construction work is being done, obviously we will use the rollers in order to contract the different layers. So when that roller is being operated, it's quite obvious that some load will be acting upon it. Okay? And when some load is being acting upon it, obviously the aggregates will flush. Number one. Number two, when the road is constructed and the vehicles are moving on. In that particular case, obviously some heavy vehicles will be moving through that road, so they will apply some kind of load because of which the aggregates will crush, and also another type of load will be coming due to the wearing effect or abrasion of the aggregates. Obviously, for that purpose, we will perform the test of Los Angeles abrasion test in the MC. Today, we will try to focus on the crushing value. So, crushing value is obviously some huge amount of load will be acting on the sample or the specimen. In order to do that, we have one mold with us. For any other test, what we generally do, we will first over dry the sample. Then we will fill that particular mold for testing purpose in 3 layers with the help of damping rods, where each layer will be damped with 25 number of zones. Again, after preparing that mold, we will use one instrument on which the load will be applied. Okay. In our case, after the sample is being prepared, we will use this instrument. Okay. In this particular instrument, we have the arrangement. This is also used for the aggregates and also for the tubes for testing the crushing value or compressive strength for the tubes for the concrete mold. Here, with the help of these two ends, this one will be in this base, the sample will be placed, and upon it some load will be applied with the help of a clamp. And this load will be having one intensity, and the intensity will be that 4 sums per minute up to 40 tons. We will perform the test. Up to 40 tons of load when it will reach, we will stop the loading and we will release the valve so that we can take out the sample and then do the test. Okay. In order to prepare the sample, we will prepare the sample with the help of 2 sieves. Okay. In the previous class, we have used the similar sizes of sieves, that is 12.5 and 10 mm. The aggregates which will be passing through 12.5 mm sieve, but written on 10 mm sieve will be used for this particular test. And when the test will be performed, again we will use another size of sieve, that is 2.367. We will sieve that rest of the sample, and again we will take the weight so that we will get the crushing value of the aggregate. Okay. Now, obviously we have to prepare the sample at first with the help of the sieves. Then we will have to take two cylinders. Okay, two values should be taken ideally for taking the average one as the final value of crushing strength, and also we will have the result in terms of percentage. How much percentage of aggregate have been crushed? Okay, for surface force and winding forces, obviously this value should be less than 30%, less than or equal to 30%. If we go beyond it, we will not be able to use it for the surface forces, but we will use it for the other forces like base, subbase, which are lying bottom of the surface force. Because when the surface force is prepared, then it is the one which is actually carrying the maximum amount of load. Okay. Now, when that maximum amount of load is coming, then we will have to perform the different type of test so that this aggregate is actually safe from the different type of loads. And it is quite obvious that if it is able to sustain that particular load, then we will be able to use it for our purpose. Because throughout its service life, it will be going through different type of loads, and in this kind of loads, we try to erode the surface or we try to crush the aggregates. Now, when we will be conducting the test, we will take three weights. Okay. So first of all, as I said, we need to prepare the sample. The sample will be prepared with the aggregates which are passing through 12.5 mm sieve and retained on 10 mm. And after filling it up in the mold, 3 layers. Obviously, the mold is cylindrical shape, which will be filled with the 3 layers, and with the help of the tamping rod, each layer will be tamped with a 24 number of rows. Okay, we will have one weight, that is W1. Okay, obviously after that the test will be performed with the help of the CTM or composite standard testing machine. Here, after the CTM will be working, we will have the mold, and we will again use that particular sample for sieving with 2.36 mm. Some amount of the aggregates which have been crushed here will be passing, and that weight will be W2, and some amount of the aggregates which will be retained on that 2.36 mm, that is W2. Obviously, the crushed aggregate will pass through 2.36 mm sieve, and after it passes that sieve, we will use that particular weight for the calculation of the crushing value. Because crushing means it has been crushed under the huge amount of load that has been applied to this particular sample. Similar phenomena happens in the road itself, the highway or in the different type of roads. The huge amount of load due to the traffic is coming into the road surface, and that is why the aggregates will be crushed after some point of time. Okay, and when the aggregates will be crushed, we will take that weight here in our laboratory with the help of 2.36 mm sieve. The aggregate which passes through, which have been, in other words, crushed, we will take that weight as W2, and with that crushed aggregate, we will take the crushing value. Here, the crushing value will be W2, which is the crushed aggregate which passes through 2.36 mm sieve, divided by W1, which is the initial weight when initially we prepare the sample. Now there is a check. When after the test we will be doing the sieving through 2.36 mm sieve, we will have two weights. One crushed aggregate which passes through 2.36 mm. Another one is uncrushed aggregate which will be retained on 2.36 mm sieve. That one is W2 in our case. Okay. Now with this W2 and W3, we need to do a check. Ideally, this W2 and W3 the summation of these two equal to W1. Okay. Sometimes what happens, due to the flushing of the aggregate, some dust particles may also come into it if they are too much flushed. So in some cases we may have W2 plus W3 which is lesser than W1, or in other words W1 will be greater than the aggregate which have been flushed plus the aggregate which are not flushed with the help of the test. So in this case we will have to check both these cases, and the flushing value will be W2 by W1 into 100, and again the limiting value will be 30% for the surface layers, and for the other layers this value will be more than that, but up to 45%. Okay. Now we will go for performing the test by preparing the.
We will test the aggregate and we will keep the aggregate in 12 mm seal. After 12 mm passing, we will take the aggregate 12 mm passing and 10 mm retain. We will work with the aggregate of 10 mm retain only. Okay. The lower size of aggregate will come to 10. This is your specific gravity apparatus. You can say this is specific gravity or water absorption apparatus, whose aperture are 6.3 mm size. That means if we put 10 mm aggregate inside this crate or inside this wire bucket, the aggregate lower than 10 mm will come out, but I am giving you here only 10 mm, so it will not come out. Okay. This is your crushing value test apparatus mold, whose diameter is 150 millimeter and the height is 135. It may vary 130 to 140 millimeter, but here is 135 millimeter. This is your crushing value measuring cylinder. We will fill the measuring cylinder by aggregate and we will temp it in 3 layers by temping 25 blows. After temping, we will shift the total aggregate in this mold and we will take the sample or mold in our CTM machine. There we will put the total load 40 ton in 10 minutes. 40 ton in 10 minutes, and the rate of loading will be 1 minute 4 ton per minute. At least that means 4 ton per minute. If we put 4 ton per minute, then it will come 40 ton in 10 minutes. After that, after crushing the aggregate, we will take the total aggregate in our tray and we will sieve the aggregate by using 2.36 mm sieve. Only passing the 2.36 mm passing sample, we will take the weight of passing sample and we will measure the crushing value of aggregate. Values come less than 30%, then it is best for use in surface course. If the values come less than 45%, then it is suitable for base course of road construction. Put the total sample. রান করলে এটা চলবে, ঠিক আছে, রান প্রেস করলে চলবে।
এই মানুষ